and welcome to another edition of the Katar Lhal podcast. And I'll be featuring some commentaries from the internet, some political juju happening in the Philippines. And my first uh, my first topic is our military is our military compromised? Is our military already Red China compromised? This is taken from the Vera files. Uh, this is by Antonio Montalvan II and dated May 18, 2024. Wow, it's already a year, almost a year. It all began in 2004 when Macapagal Arroyo was president. Avelino Cruz was Secretary of Defense, National Defense. Peking and Manila signed a memorandum of understanding for an intergovernmental program that would send military officers from the armed forces of the Philippines for training in Red China. The aim was for the Philippines to learn best practices from Red China and apply these uh, these methods to the Philippine military system. So, man, 2004. What did they do? What did ex-president Gloria Arroyo did? The implementation began in 2008 when Carl Alberto Carlos of the Philippine Navy was sent to study a general staff course at the People's Liberation Army Navy Command College in Nanjing. GMA was president. Hermogenes Ebdane was Secretary of National Defense. In January 2022, Rodrigo Duterte appointed Carlos to head the AFP Western Command in Palawan. The Westcom is a strategic AFP branch and base. It is a unified command of the country's three main service branches, namely the military, the navy, and the air force. Its task is to secure Palawan and the Spratly Islands group in the West Philippine Sea from external aggression. In particular, it is our main defense. It's our main defense line against Red Chinese aggressions in the West Philippine Sea. That's South China Sea. For all who don't know, how very shrewd Duterte was. He knew he had appointed a military officer who was obviously trained in Red China. That must be emphasized. Duterte's loyalty was obvious. It sure is. The wiretap conversation that the Red Chinese embassy presented to some Manila media appears to connect the dots. Alberto Carlos, Vice Admiral of the Philippine Navy, no less, was caught in the wiretap conversation agreeing to a new model arrangement with Red China that could constrain and limit Philippine military action in the WPS. Now, it appears there's more to Carlos than we had known, that he was actually the first Filipino military officer trained by Red China at a naval college there and in fact had completed the course. And here's the actual number. 38 Filipino military officers from our AFP has been schooled in Red China since 2008. Man, looks like traitors. The Carlos and Red China new model dubbed 1 plus 1 would let Red China allow the Philippines to send only one resupply boat and one Philippine Coast Guard vessel to Ayungin Shoal. In return, Red China would meet them with one fishing boat and one Coast Guard vessel. Carlos was said to have committed in the phone conversation that his military superiors approved the plan. It was an approval that amounted to surrendering Philippine territory to Red China. Traitors, traitors, traitors. If his Red Chinese friends charmed Vice Admiral Carlos to capitulate for them, what did Red China extract from other Filipino alumni of Red Chinese training? The possibilities could be chilling and could actually tilt current trust relations. But at worst, it exposes the gullibility of our Philippine military establishment to Red Chinese bait. Palawan News, a community paper in that province where the Philippine Navy's Western Command is based, had reported that Carlos met with Red China Ambassador Wang Zilian in July 21, 2022 at the Red Chinese China Embassy in Makati. Take note, Wang invited Carlos as an alumnus of the People's Liberation Army. Got you, man! Traitors! We note here that Carlos is also a graduate of the United States Naval Academy, where he was sent by Philippine Military Academy early in his military career. Double agent, double agent. In that meeting with Wang, Carlos was alleged to have stressed the need to have a diplomatic approach over tensions in the West Philippine Sea. Since when have we had military officials usurp the Republic's diplomatic offices? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. On May 6th last, there was most a most astonishing announcement from Red China. Lian Jiang, spokesperson of its Ministry of Foreign Affairs, said Carlos' new model has been reached early this year after multiple rounds of the discussions between Red China's diplomats and the AFP Westcom. If this is true, that signifies Carlos has been in continuing touch with Red Chinese embassy since July 2022 to January 2024. The discovery of the Filipino alumni of Red China came first as a shock in the Senate in August 2023. That time, ranking officials of the armed forces of the Philippines faced confirmation of their appointments at the Congressional Commission of Appointments. They were discovered to have been schooled at the Beijing Military Academy and other training institutions of the Communist People's Liberation Army. One senator exclaimed it was a slap in the face. Even the Philippine National Police has been sending its police cadets to Red China for training. The irony was scandalizing. The Philippines has been sending our soldiers for training in the country that harasses us in the West Philippine Sea. The training is a year long. Imagine the camaraderie that developed in 1 year. AFP Chief of Staff Romeo Bronner cut the program in August 2023 after the Senate's discovery. Bronner has been cooperating. He has disclosed that current military officers should, including some generals, are being approached by Red China to support its territorial territorial claims. Man, these guys are pissing on us in the West Philippine Sea. Browner said they are being recruited by Red China to perform espionage activities in the Philippines, West Philippine Sea, related to its entry of Red Chinese nationals of military age to the Philippines who have applied for a special resident retiree visas with the Philippine Retirement Authority. Foreign retirees granted special visas numbered 78,000, with about 30,000 of them Red Chinese. This is why we have a number of Chinese foreigners here in the country. Man, listen to this. One Filipino military alumnus revealed that he was asked by his former Red Chinese classmate in Peking to share materials about the Balikatan military drills to him. The Balikatan military drills is military training between the US and the Philippines military. See where the Arroyo Agreement has gone. See where the Duterte kowtow has brought us to infinite abasement before the red Chinese emperors. So the plan was to really make the Philippines a vassal state for these fuckers. And I really blame uh, Macapagal Arroyo, who is now a congressman uh, still, and President ex-President Duterte, whose daughter is the current Vice President of the Philippines. Connect the dots. Red China also went on soft enticement sprees. It hosted alumni events for the Filipino military officers. We have a Philippine military that holds no malice for Red Chinese seductions, not to mention geopolitical implication implications. Alert does not even come close to how we should properly react. Apparently, the Red Chinese is for a full-blown espionage work, recruiting active military officers. Undersecretary for Cyber Security Jeffrey Ian D of the Department of Information and Communications Technology, also confirmed the alarming disclosure, saying Red Chinese firms had disguised themselves as American and European organizations to avoid suspicions. Oh, and don't forget that they have their own telecommunication tower inside our military camps. The jobs offered are for military online analysts. The DICT discovered the scheme only this December 2023. Slow, guys. You guys are slow. Upon analysis of the domain name origins, they are found to have come from registered red Chinese companies. The announcements offered hundreds of dollars per hour for online work. It's all about money. You guys can be bought. The Philippine military establishment has serially denied the Red Chinese revelation about Carlos. National Security Advisor Eduardo Año has demanded for the expulsion of the embassy's diplomats involved. They should have, but remember, Año is Duterte's man since he was the AFP chief. But that is minuscule. The Traitors exchange was reciprocal. Government must launch a serious investigation on who the military generals are, who have been compromised, and who has compromised our national security. and betrayed the Republic of the Philippines. That includes Arroyo and Duterte. Telling you, man. Yeah. We have traitors in high government positions in our our security network is compromised, and these fuckers are still free to continue what they're doing. I'm a simple man. I'm not even a popular podcaster, but uh, this has to stop. Politics is such a dirty word, just such a dirty uh, man. Yeah, this is bullshit. Imagine the effect of this revelation uh, to our people and to the election this coming uh, May 2025. We'll be having our midterm elections here in the country, and a lot of Duterte's people are running again. Macapagal Arroyo is running again. I I shudder to think what will happen if we let these bastards win this coming midterm elections. Honestly, honestly.
A hot summer night, felt like a net. I gotta find my baby yet. I need you to soothe my head to my blue heart to red. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. A pretty face, don't make no pretty heart. I learned that, buddy, from the start. You think I'm cute, a little bit shy. Mama, I ain't that kind of guy. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. Oh, oh. I know you like it on top. Tell me, mama, are you gonna stop? You had me down 21 to zip. Smile of Judas on your lip. Shake my fist, knock on wood. I got it bad and I got it good. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. Oh, 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 yeah.
And lastly, and second topic for today is One Punch Dan. Yeah, let's make a banner. One Punch Dan is an AI movie that will be shown on July 11, 2025. And it stars a couple of my friends, uh, Bat Den Thoughts, Sox Bulletin, Josh Herrera, Bishop Dennis Williams, and myself and others will be doing the voices of superheroes for this AI, fully live action style. And this is, of course, written, produced, and directed by our friend Zod Writer. So enjoy the trailer, enjoy the clips for this movie, and see you. See you again soon. Isagay, you are the most remarkable creature, or machine, or person on this planet. There is no limit to the good you can do. Please, for the sake of everything, help me, help you.
My diagnostic systems are open for you, Dr. Katar.
I'm leading a battle. Isage and her ruthless cyborgs want humanity decimated. Her plan is to terraform Earth, leaving only artificial intelligence to conquer our world. I'm not letting that happen, and it's going to take more than just me to stop her. I will enlist the help of the greatest superheroes alive. This war ends now.
Are you here to help, or are you just another one of Isagay's
Hello,
spies?
darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and a vision
Help is on the way, son.
that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of their street.
I'm so in love with you, Danny.
I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence.
Fight
And
time.
in the naked light I saw
So you are the legendary Isagay.
1,000 people, maybe
Fascinating.
more. People talking without speaking.
Come on, cyborg bitches. Is that all you got for me?
Come on, bitch boy, bring it on. Fight me.
It's over for you, Necron.